Esports are taking over the world. Competitive gaming is the in thing right now. But there is one game that is the ultimate in hyper-realism, and that is Football Manager. We're all set for the inaugural Football Manager World Esports Championships brought to you by Bidstats. Behind me, 64 players ready to prove that they are the very best football manager in the building. All vying for that £15,000 cash prize and the opportunity to manage Norwich legends against Inter Milan forever. May the best man win.
I was born for this. I'm going to win this competition. Mark my words.
You're one of the only people who's come in the suit today. I really appreciate it.
Big opportunity, so it's good to have a suite.
So you've got your squad. You've got Cristiano. I'm seeing Pato. Yeah. I mean, this is a great squad. You've got to be confident. What has happened with your squad that you're not happy with?
The wings. We have too much wings and just one forward.
Can he?
No, he can't! Iago has absolutely fluffed his lines.
The finish line is in sight, and we've gone from 64 contestants down to 4.
Very nervous. If there was one game that I didn't want to lose, it would be the semi-final, because it's difference between 500 and £7.5 grand.
Dan, we're taking a 1-0 lead. What would you do if you were in Matt's position right now?
Attacking. Jacko, you've got to go for it. £7.5 grand. You have to go for it.
It's all over. Absolutely world-class performance from Dan. Awesome. You've actually pocketed a minimum of £7.5 grand.
Crazy that is. I can't believe it.
Half-time in that second semi-final, and we see Mario has a 2-0 lead, and Branimir is making drastic changes to try and get himself back into the game. Can he catch Mario unawares now? And Chadley is in! Huge chance! Chadley scores! Come on, Branimir! It's 3-2. We've got a game on. Oh, he scored! He's actually done it! In the 90th minute, he's come back from 3-0 down. A 4-3 lead for Mario. What a win for Mario. Wow. That was torture.
I'm delighted to introduce our two finalists who are going to be pitting their wits against each other. The tactical mastermind that is English Dan.
I surprised myself with how far I've got. I didn't expect to get out of the group stages.
Who is going to be facing off against the Portuguese beast, Mario.
My girlfriend always moans about me playing, but now she's not moaning. So much at stake, so much money for doing something I love.
We've also got a very, very special guest with us today. An absolute legend of the game, Cherno Samba.
May the best man win.
We are underway here. An early chance here, picked all the way for FMWEC. Oh. Here we go, ball across. My God, he scores the goal for Dan. Was his first shot on target. That's how cool football can be. Crosses into the box, equaliser. He's got one. FMWEC with it. It's deserved. Here we go for Dan now. Just very across by Carney. Makes it deserved. Shall we go? Carney, the super sub.
He's called it off.
Oh, he's offside. 4 minutes added time. Mario praying right now. Oh, off the box. And there we go. Congratulations to your winner.
We have a winner. I'm delighted to present to Dan £15,000. Well, mate, but we've also not left you out. £7,500. Wow. We're now moving on to Carrow Road, where our man here is going to become an actual manager for the Norwich City Legends against Inter Milan forever game.
Welcome, Dan, to Norwich City Football Club. And what was your tactic? How did you win it?
I just went 4-2-4, pretty standard counter-attacking football, and I think one way that would probably work well for our team is get early crosses into the box and have the big boys nodding it in.
So you actually think we're going to get over the halfway line?
Definitely.
Well, I can assure you that we didn't do that for a long time against Inter Milan when we played them in '93. We really want you to fire us up. How are you going to do that for us?
Well, I think the biggest way to motivate them is to get revenge for the 2 defeats.
Oh, I like that. That's
so
a good way.
We need to get our revenge on Inter.
Yeah, certainly we're going to go out onto that pitch ready to take on the might of Inter Milan.
I'll start practicing then.
Here we are, the big day. How have you been preparing?
And I've been doing a lot of research on the players, looking at some old videos, so I know all the ins and outs, the strengths and weaknesses of all the Norwich players. I'm going to use that to my advantage.
Have you been working on your touchline persona?
Come on, boys, squeeze up! If I get sent to the stands, I've got my Wenger, what are you doing?
As it stands, Inter forever have never lost. What are you going to do tactically that's going to change that today?
I'm going to play with 7 at the back and just lump the ball forwards because they're not very good at crosses. Stick 3 big men up there and they don't like long shots either.
Is it like a Churchill speech?
Oh, it's better.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's down to you to give us the right team talk for the game today. Because if we lose 10-0 to Inter, it's your fault. Yeah. It's always the manager's fault, it's never the players.
No, but we're surprised them. We'll take a 6-0 lead and then we can defend afterwards.
It's the kind of team talk we need.
Yeah.
Motivational.
Come on, Gaffer. Here we go. Come on, son. Here we go. In you come.
Right, lads.
Welcome. Right. This is our manager, football manager, world champion. He's just been in the Milan dressing room. Inter are themselves. Even more so when they saw me in this medium top. Absolutely. So, may the best team win. All right. Good luck, Dan.
First of all, hi guys. I'm Dan. Yeah, I just want to say, obviously, 25 years ago, all of you embarked on a European journey.
Get out!
One European journey that saw you face Bayern Munich, and you won. Not many teams have won at Bayern Munich. Actually, I think you're the only team that has ever won at Bayern Munich. Yeah. Obviously, unfortunately, in that cup run, you came up against Inter Milan. You lost both games 1-0. I'm sure that hurt really bad.
Negative.
Before the game the other day, I was speaking to Brian, and he said that you guys were a little bit worried about your shape, your fitness, and that you're not players that you were 25 years ago. Not me, because I love all of you guys, and all the fans love you. Forget about Inter Milan, their Mediterranean diets and their silky good looks. Yeah. And by the way, you can beat this Inter Milan team, and you can get revenge for the game you played in '93. So come on, boys.
We can have 15 grand in the bar tonight.
Yeah! Come on, boys.
Come on!
Joined by Jürgen Klinsmann, absolute pleasure to talk to you. To see you out there rolling back the years today as well, you came very close with an outrageous effort.
Oh, it's just fun. It's really just fun to organize an event like this, because this event is for the community. and football is all about the community. So to put this thing together gave us the chance from Inter Milan to have all your old teammates coming together and see each other. Some of them I haven't seen for 25 years. The same on the Norwich side. But the cause is the right cause.
It looks like everyone's had a fantastic day. Someone who also had a great day is Dan here, manager of the Norwich side today. Were you impressed with what he did tactically?
Yeah, they were very compact. They didn't give us any space. It opened up a little bit at the end because nobody was able to run anymore. But obviously, once you were a professional, you don't want to lose. Even if you play at 60, you still want to win. I mean, this is just the nature of the game.
It's an absolute pleasure talking to you. Really enjoyable watching it happen.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And that has surely got to be another epic moment for you in your newfound career as a manager yourself.
I know. Even though he was an ex-Spurs player, it was a great thing to meet him.
Tell me how your day went. How you think these guys executed your plans?
I'm very happy. Obviously, Inter Milan have never lost before, and we gave a good account for ourselves and dominated pretty much the whole game, apart from the start where we went 2-0 down.
So many chances. You really could have won it at the end.
It was so good. Sometimes it goes for you, sometimes it doesn't. But the boys put in a good effort, and it was a great result.
What an absolutely epic day we've had at Carrow Road. Legends rolling back the years, an absolutely packed house, and our managerial debutant Dan absolutely excelling from the sidelines. So much so that Norwich City have only gone and called him up for their pre-season tour, so his managerial education has only just begun.